Seymour.
My character is a guy who constantly every year tries to become a New Jersey State Trooper, and the one thing that kind of holds him back, he fails the physical test because he's got hypoglycemia, and if he doesn't have enough sugar, he kind of passes out, and things just don't go well. He comes close every year, but right now I think he's like go for 7 or 8 tries. Well, I knew I wanted to play some type of authoritative figure, but with not that much real authority. So we were thinking about a cop, but they do have a lot of authority. And we thought like an auxiliary cop maybe or something like that. And then kind of like a mall cop or a security guard where they're not issued a gun and their strongest move is they got to call the real police. That's what we wanted, one of those guys. Because they love their job and everything like that, but they can't do much. It's out of their hands, you know, as soon as trouble goes down. So we thought that would be funny, and then I did a promo for the TV show, The King of Queens, where I drove around on one of those personal transporters. And that's the funniest vehicle I think I've ever seen. And it just so happens that they really use them in this mall, exactly. So once I started realizing that they use these and they don't have a gun and things go down, and they work hard and try to establish their authority. That's what I said. I want to do that character. What I do is with my crew is I require everybody to kind of be like me. I make every man and woman, for that matter, try to grow a mustache.
Right.
Because some women can't. Some women can on our set.
We've hired a lot that can't. Luckily.
Yes. And
because it's good because when you look back at people, you want to always stay in character.
That's it.
Method.
I made Todd grow one.
I'm a method producer.
Shirley Knight. Unbelievable mustache. It was great. That was a shock. She grew.
And fast.
Very fast. She did it over a weekend. She just got a bottle of Bailey's, and she just shelled up for the night.
Yep.
And she came out the next day, boom, full mustache.
In terms of watching him work and seeing his process, there's just nobody that's better at physical comedy right now that I can think of than Kevin. He's just such an unbelievably aware and smart comic. Everything he does in terms of his physical mannerisms and his acting style has just been really unbelievable to watch. And I think that this role, since he created it and it was in his head, is really kind of the truest manifestation of all of his talents.
Todd Garner and I, once we brought him on, which was a big move, because I don't think the movie would have gotten done without him. He worked so hard on this thing. He came to my house and we just really fleshed out the idea once we had it, and we're rewriting it, and we would just work on this idea. And it was endless effort he just stuck into this thing, sticking at my house. We would order in food. We gained like 25 pounds on top of this. I was heavier than this right now because we were just eating and writing from morning to night and just going crazy trying to shape this story because of the writer's strike. It was very tough to get it in, but we got it in, and thanks to Adam Sandler and Happy Madison, they were able to put this movie in at Sony and get us through.
Kevin particularly is great in this movie because he's really open to small new moments, not tied to the script specifically, but to the ideas of it, and then just building on that and making it funnier and funnier.
The thing about Steve is he is very open to letting us kind of give our point of view, and then he'll give his point of view, and we kind of work together from there. And that's a hard thing to do. This idea really came from me, so we wanted to make it like a Die Hard type thing. So it's kind of like a set kind of movie we want to make, but when I'm so locked in on what specific ideas I have, especially for jokes and things that we want to create and do on the set, it's tough when, as a director, you don't know what they are going in. So he's kind of open to that, and then he will add and make things better too. So it's been a great collaboration between the three of us, Todd, Steve Carr, and myself.